Mataji, Radha, Radha Premamai, Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji, please. Have you got the words? Or should I?
I have my Vaishnava app, Mataji. I can see there.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Whenever you want to start, and then I'm just joining in from my laptop, and I should.
Usha Mataji, can you follow me, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. So I have a look there, Mataji. Have you got Vaishnava app, Mataji?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. If you just give me 2 secs, what I'll do, I'll just join from my laptop and I'll put it on.
Okay, Mataji.
But what was it? Radha Prema Mai.
Yeah, Mataji. Sorry, Radha Premamai, Krishna Premamai.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I've just got it. I'll just put it on. Hold on. It's 2 secs. I've got it now. There we go. Could you see it?
Okay, Mataji. Okay, Mataji. Usha Mataji, are you ready, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so we will start, Mataji.
Yes.
Krishna Premamai Radha, Radha Premamayo Hari.
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 Jivane Nidane Nityam Radha Krishna Gatir Mama.
Jivan Nityam Radha Krishna Gati Mama.
Jivane Nidane Nityam Radha Krishna Gatir Mama.
Jivan Nityam Radha Krishna Gati Mama.
Krishna Premamai Radha, Radha Premamayo Hari.
Krishna Premamai Radha, Radha Premamayo Hari.
Krishna Shadavinam Radha, Radhaya Dravinam Hari.
कृष्णया द्रविणं राधा राधा द्रविणं हरिः
कृष्णस्य द्रविणं राधा राधया द्रविणं हरिः
कृष्णस्य द्रविणं राधा राधा द्रविणं हरिः
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गति मम
कृष्ण प्राणमयी राधा राधा प्राणमय हरिः
कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरिः
कृष्ण प्राणमयी राधा राधा प्राणमय हरिः
कृष्ण प्राणमयी राधा राधा प्राणमयो हरिः
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
कृष्ण द्रव्यमयी राधा राधा द्रव्यमयो हरिः
कृष्ण द्रवमयी राधा राधा द्रवमयो हरिः
कृष्ण द्रव्यमयी राधा राधा द्रव्यमयो हरिः
कृष्ण द्रव्यमयी राधा राधा द्रव्यमयो हरिः
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
कृष्ण गेहि स्थित राधा राधा गेहि स्थितो हरिः
कृष्ण गे सीता राधा राधा गे सीता हरि
कृष्ण गेहि स्थिता राधा राधा गेहि स्थितो हरिः
कृष्ण गे सीता राधा राधा गे सीता हरि
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
कृष्णाचित्त स्थिता राधा राधाचित्त स्थितो हरिः
कृष्ण चैतसित राधा राधा चैतसितो हरिः
कृष्णाचित्त स्थिता राधा राधाचित्त स्थितो हरिः
कृष्ण चैतसित राधा राधा चैतसितो हरिः
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
नीलम्बरधर राधा पीताम्बरधर हरिः
नीलाम्बरधर राधा पीताम्बरधरो हरिः
नीलम्बरधर राधा पीताम्बरधर हरिः
नीलाम्बरधर राधा पीताम्बरधरो हरिः
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्ण वृन्दावनेश्वरः
वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्ण वृन्दावनेश्वर हरि
वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्ण वृन्दावनेश्वरः
वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्ण वृन्दावनेश्वर हरि
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधाकृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममय हरिः
कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममय हरिः
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
थैंक यू माता जी। हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण
थैंक यू उषा
प्रभु।
माता जी। हरे कृष्ण।
Oh, that was so beautiful. I just wish that would never stop. That was just so beautiful.
थैंक यू माता जी। हरे कृष्ण।
Beautiful. And you're, oh my God, that was so special. Thank you. That was so beautiful. Thank you both, Mataji's. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू माता जी।
Hare Krishna Jai Ved Mataji, would you like to sing anything?
No, Mataji, I'm fine, thank you. Please accept my humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna.
No, Mataji's already sang, so it's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just,
Yeah.
would you be kind enough to do the Guru Pranam mantra, the Mangalacharan prayers?
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनाशलाकय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा ललिता सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिते वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनीति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम
thank you so much.
राम
Very
राम
much.
हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, Jay Vedvatish. That was very sweet and very beautiful. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Amol Prabhu, would you be quiet enough to the Brahma Tani prayers?
Yes, Mataji. जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिराजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिराजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
Jai.
नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की
Jai.
इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य शिल प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की
Jai.
श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्यामा कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की
Jai.
वृंदावन धाम की
Jai.
मथुरा धाम की
Jai.
नवदीप धाम की
Jai.
जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की
Jai.
गंगा माई की
Jai.
यमुना माई की
Jai.
तुलसी माई की
Jai.
भक्ति देवी की
Jai.
संकीर्तन यज्ञ की
Jai.
बृहद मृदंगा की
Jai.
समवेत भक्त वृंद की
Jai.
गौर प्रेमानंदे
Hari Hari Bo.
all glories to the simple devotees,
Hare
Hare Krishna.
all glories to the simple devotees,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
all glories to the simple devotees,
Hare Krishna.
all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Amol Prabhu. That was so sweet and very beautifully recited. Thank you so much. So thank you everybody actually for such a lovely start to today. And it was just everybody's devotion. I think it's coming kind of to the end of Kartik, and it's everybody's devotion feels like 1,000 times more, 1,000,000 times more. Thank you. So, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. It's a Hare Krishna, everyone. So we're going to continue reading these beautiful qualities about the Lord. And today we have this super, super duper quality of the Lord. And the quality is that he's always fresh. So Krishna, one of his super qualities is that he's always ever fresh. So here goes. Krishna is always remembered and his name is always chanted by millions of devotees, but the devotees never become saturated. Instead of becoming disinterested in thinking of Krishna and in chanting his holy name, the devotees get newer and newer, impetuous to continue the process. Therefore, Krishna is ever fresh. Not only Krishna himself, but also Krishna's knowledge is ever fresh. Bhagavad Gita, which was imparted 5,000 years ago, is still being read, repeated by many, many men. And still, new light is always being found in it. Therefore, Krishna and his name, fame, qualities, and everything in relationship with him is ever fresh. All the queens of Dwarka were goddesses of fortune. It is said in Srimad Bhagavatam, 1st canto, 12th chapter, verse 33, that the goddess of fortune are very fickle and restless. So, no one can consistently captivate them. Thus, one's luck will always change sometime. Yet, the goddesses of fortune could not leave Krishna even for a moment when they were residing with him in Dwarka. This means that Krishna's attraction is ever fresh. Even the goddesses of fortune cannot leave his company. Regarding Krishna's attractive features being ever fresh, there is a statement by Radharani in the Lalita Madhava in which Krishna is compared to the greatest sculptor because he is expert in chiseling at the chastity of women. In other words, although chaste women may follow the rules and regulations of Vedic principles, to become ever faithful to their husbands, Krishna is able to break their stone-like chastity with the chisel of his beauty. Most of the girlfriends of Krishna were married, but because Krishna was their friend before their marriages, they could not forget his attractive features, which were always fascinating to them, even after their marriages. So it's a beautiful quality that we're going to discuss today. I think someone's just joined us. So Hare Krishna. Mrida Sachi Mataji, welcome. Hope you're having a nice evening.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so we all go to the temple every day, and every day we see Krishna. So every time we see Krishna, we can sometimes think, can he ever look more beautiful than he does today? And then the following day we see him and he looks even better. And then we think the same thing. Today he looks the best. And we think, is this the best he can look? And then we go the next day and he looks even better. And we think, oh, okay, Krishna, is this the best you can look? But then another day, and consistently, the beauty of Krishna is like when we see a normal person, we can stay with them some time and then obviously we would move away. But with Krishna, because he's ever fresh, we always feel like associating with him, and he always appears more and more new to us. Because that is the quality of Krishna. he's constantly new. So they say that he's constantly updating himself and becoming more attractive. And so is Srimati Radharani. She's also consistently and always not updating, but she looks more and more new for Krishna all the time. So there's a competition between them as to who can attract who the most. And Krishna becomes beautiful, and then so does Srimati Radharani, and then Krishna becomes more beautiful, and then so does Srimati Radharani, and then so does Krishna become more attractive again. And then in the same light, this transcendental competition between them two is always going on as to who can become more, new, more fresh than the other. And this is, in this like maybe mundane world, like after a little while we might get bored of something, but with Krishna he's ever fresh, and he has this uniqueness, so that especially when we go to the temple, whenever we see Krishna, he always looks more beautiful than he ever has looked. And then we see him the next day and he looks even more beautiful, and then we see him the next day, and this is just a quality that we constantly see and we can experience in our day-to-day devotional life. And of course, how, this one mantra, every day we sing the same mantra, whether we're chanting it, whether we're singing it in kirtan, we're consistently singing these 16 names of the Lord. There's 3 altogether, but in a pattern that is 16 consistent words to help us to relate and to connect with him more and more and more and more. And so therefore his name as well, it doesn't matter how many times, we can't all be silly, but it's just, we just repeatedly just keep saying the same mantra over and over and over and over again, and it never becomes boring. So you can just imagine any other talk we do, after a little while it's agitating, but with Krishna, his name, he's got the ability to consistently engage themselves in his service. So that's just about the holy name, which the devotees are constantly singing. And we could just imagine, even, if you think about the Uxbridge Sangha, we wake up in the morning, we chant, or we do other X amount of activities, which are generally a result of very pure chanting, because it's not so easy, I think, to get pure association of Krishna. Krishna will send us, I think, lots of mirrors in our life. So if we can see them, if we hold up the mirror ourselves in the picture downstairs, we're consistently seeing Krishna in different ways, and we're consistently chanting his holy name, and we never become bored. And this, because of this quality that he is ever fresh. So Krishna says that to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, like, there was never a time when I was not here, you was not here. It's just that he can remember all his lifetimes. And we can all experience from Bhagavad Gita that, when Krishna is sending this message, even if we was to read the same verse every single day and do nothing else but read that same verse, eventually Krishna is going to start taking notice of us. And it is because the spiritual life is always changing, it's always moving, it doesn't stay stagnant. There's always something going on. There's like fresh pastimes, or there's a fresh change in us. Even you know, when we're reading and engaging with Bhagavad Gita and we read a verse, and at that moment that verse becomes important to us, and therefore it changes a little bit of us because we're completely surrendered onto what is being said to us, and that thing is new. There is a flow. It it's not so much the speaker, it's more about how are they going to part on Krishna consciousness. And I think there's probably lots of experiences many of us have had when reading Bhagavad Gita that Krishna is speaking directly to us, because he can engage with us in the here and now. We can open the Bhagavad Gita to any page, and if something, it will hit you that it's something I've been going through today, or because it's ever fresh. We're always changing. Krishna's always changing, and the Bhagavad Gita, it helps us to reflect on where we are at, and it opens up so many avenues into everything else. And this new light is always, so again, when we're reading like Bhagavad Gita, we're always finding new way of discussing something, new way of explaining something. It's never ever the same. And in Krishna, his name, fame, and qualities, everything that is in relation to him is always fresh. So even when we're reading his stories, like even if we're singing these songs, like, you know, Gaurangi Mataji and Usha Mataji just sang this, you know, this bhajan that I still can't get out of my ears. It changed everything we hear in devotional life. Every time we hear Krishna's glorifications, it changes something within us and also the person that's speaking or listening, because Krishna and his fame, his name, and his qualities are also ever fresh. So here now, there's this example of the goddesses of Dwarka who were queens, and this is very much Aishwarya Bhav. So there are examples of how the goddess of fortune is said to behave. So they often say that goddess of fortune, she is very janjal. She doesn't settle and she doesn't stay unless she feels that it's that she's being worshipped, and it's not just something that that so she is always moving, but that devotion to Krishna, that even attracts her and it makes her stay, and they consistently, Rukmani Devi, once when Lord was talking to her, he said, oh well, you're a princess, you're so beautiful, and you're from a great, you come from a great kingdom, and he says, oh, I'm just a cowherd boy, I have no real standing in society, etc. And he says, it's best if you just leave me. And at that, Rukmani Devi just completely faints, because she says, when she comes round, she says to Krishna that not ever to say that again, because even the comprehension of something like Krishna going away, it can cause her to feel so much anxiety, and therefore, again, Krishna is able to captivate the goddess of fortune, and they can't love, and this attraction is also fresh as well. So sometimes we can, in a mundane sense, if we like someone, how do we keep that love growing? And that is an art, and Krishna has that art, because he's ever fresh, and therefore the goddess of fortune, cannot leave him. And here now we've got Krishna's attractive features are fresh. There is a statement by Radharani in later Madhava. She basically compares Krishna to a sculptor, and between and within this Lalita Madhava, the explanation given is that so obviously all the gopis, everyone around Krishna is very chaste, especially the females, and this chastity is it's a big thing, like for a woman or for anybody, and our chastity should always be towards Krishna as well. So that here their chastity is towards their husband, whatso have you, but for any woman, her chastity should be, very directly for Krishna, because Krishna is very chaste as well. It says, he's with so many gopis and he's with so many other eternal associates. But what is it? What is it that captivates Krishna? It's Srimati Radharani, and therefore she is the thing that attracts him, and therefore he's actually chaste as well. So he actually says that, even though there's so many gopis, there's so many everything else, he's actually only captivated by her. So whenever he sees anything else, it's actually Radharani that he sees, and therefore he is actually very chaste as well. So even though it says here that he's a bit of a loose character, it doesn't mean that in that sense. It means that he's also very it's for them, it's just an exchange of their pastimes, and Srimati Radharani is expanding, and so many expansions are coming from her to be able to give Krishna, because her main purpose is to give others pleasure, to give Lord Krishna pleasure. Therefore she manifests herself, she expands herself into so many different, into some of the queens, and throughout so many different other personalities, but essentially all of that is to please Krishna, because she is serving him. She's the topmost servant of Krishna. So yeah, with regards to chastity, it's not just the gopis that are chaste, it's also Krishna, because he's constantly thinking about Srimati Radharani. And Rukmani Devi also, like here it says that, when she hadn't even seen the Lord, and she'd only heard about the Lord, and even just through hearing about him, and it's like every day we hear about the Lord, and Lord is every day giving us his love message. He's giving us his message of love, that consistently talk about me, because ultimately that's going to give us pleasure, because he just his name, it's he has all these potencies, and he has the ability to attract everyone into his spiritual world. And Rukmini Devi, she'd only heard about him, and she sang for him, and she's very, very fortunate, because it's not many people Krishna did marry, and she's definitely one of them. Okay, so with that, are there any questions? Because I think are there any questions or queries?
Hare Krishna Mataji. So briefly, Mataji, Krishna is your always यद्यपि पार्श्वधरहो गतः तथापि तस्याङ्घ्रियुगं नवं नवं पदे पदे कविरमेति तत्पाद जलाप्य श्रीः न जहाति करिचित्. So here one of the statements of Sutta Goswami describes about Krishna. So Krishna's voice, they do not leave his lotus feet. And tatapi tasyangur yugam navam navam. So, and here one of the statement of Yamunacharya also, he also mentions that because my heart is always attracted towards Krishna's lotus feet. So at that time it is very fresh. Yadavati mama Krishna chitta padara vinde. That one. Prabhupada Navanavadhamani Ujjitam Rantumasi Navanavadhamani. It is again very beautifully it describes about his freshness. And also in the Kurukshetra battle, one of the instance when Krishna is always with decorating with all the garlands. तथैव चान्ये नरलोकवीरा या हव कृष्णमुखारविन्दं नेत्रे पिबन्तु नयनाभिरामं पार्दाश्रपुतः पदमापुरस्य. So because of Krishna's attractive appearance in the Kurukshetra battle, everyone looking at Netre Pibhamtu Nainabhiramam, drinking the beautiful nectar of Krishna's appearance. And then they happily died in the Kurukshetra battle, purified by Arjuna's arrows. So this is Krishna is always fresh, very. Just wanted, I think, my mind just few instances. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu, for sharing that. I think that we were all mesmerized by that. Thank you so much. So again, these are these beautiful, beautiful qualities of Krishna. He can appear like between, we've spoken so many times. He can appear between all the gopis. He can appear as the he can appear as the gopa repeatedly. And these amazing qualities of Krishna, which are just ever fresh and ever changing. We just pray that they remain in our consciousness and in our souls, so that one day we can also join Krishna in his Leela. Okay, is there anything else anyone would like to add?
Maybe David Mataji can add.
Hare Krishna.
David Mataji, Mataji. Garingi Mataji, you wanted to add anything, Mataji? And one more thing, when we go to the temples, every day Krishna is decorated with fresh flowers and garlands, so much of fresh. We all wanted to see him every day fresh. He is always fresh.
Yeah.
If it is our human bodies, if we don't take even for 6 hours, 1 hour, it's so dirty. But where Krishna is always fresh. When in the morning, Mangalacharan prayer so fresh. Again Darshanarati, again fresh. Again Bhoga fresh. He's always fresh. Smelling with all kinds of scented flowers. He's always fresh here in the temples itself. Then how wonderful it is. He's so fresh in reality. I mean reality in the sense when Krishna is moving, his body is always aromatic. Again, where tasyaravindha nainasya padaravinda kinjal kamishri tulasi makaranda vayuhu antargate. So antargatah swavivrena chakara desham sankrobhamaktirishamapi chittatanvoho. By just smelling the Krishna's body's aroma and mix it with the tulsi leaves aroma, even can you hear Mataji properly when I'm speaking?
Prabhuji, when you speak, there is like a wind. There's like, I don't know what it is. I can barely hear you. But it's like there is a wind going at the back. So I was trying to figure out whether it's my end or your end. So that's all. I was just asking. That's all.
Okay.
Just carry on, Prabhuji. It's just.
So Krishna's body aroma is mixing with the tulsi leaves aroma. That is so. This is tulsi mishra makaranda vayuhu. When we smell that, whatever the tulsi leaves offered to the Lord, mixed with Krishna, then antargataha swavivarena chakara tesham. People who are in the impersonal and whoever smells those those tulsi leaves offered to the lotus feet of the Lord, then what happens to them? Sankshobham akchar yushamapi chittatanvoho. There will be big calamity for the conception of impersonalism. Sankshobham akshara jusham api chittatanvoho. This is about the four Kumaras when they went to the Vaikuntha Loka and then smelling those tulsi leaves. Okay, so this is how they became devotees later on. Okay, later on, because they became devotees, before that point, what has happened? Before, okay, before that point, this four Kumaras, they wanted to seek Lord, and then before that, again, they got angry with the four those Jaya and Vijaya. Now later on, after smelling those tulsi leaves, they became devotees of the Lord. Then they have realized that they have made a mistake. Yenagasu, um, they have admitted that these Jaya and Vijaya are innocent people. So that is their realization. That is, I think, Krishna is always fresh. The aroma coming from Krishna's body, it is different. So one has to, when we go to the temple, we feel it and we can perceive that one. Okay, just sharing that reflections.
That's so beautiful, bro, that you've actually brought those visions and the visuals into our mind. Thank you so much for sharing that. It just, again, just highlights this beautiful, ever fresh quality of Krishna. Thank you. That's so beautiful. And for speaking about Dulce Marani also. So I think with that, if anyone has got anything to say, can we just wrap up for today? Gaurangi Mataji, can we please trouble you to sing Nashinga Dev prayers, please? Okay, let's bring them up. So whenever you're ready.
Can you share the screen, Mataji?
I'm just sharing it. Okay, here we go.
Ugram Biram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narsingham Bhisanam Bingam Mrityur Namameham Sri Narsimha Jai Narsimha Pralada Desa Jai Padma Mukha Padma Vringa Namaste Narasimhaya. Sorry, Mataji. Someone responds with me? Sorry.
Durga Sachi Mataji, do we have Durga Sachi Mataji? Okay, Jaivad Mataji, please.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
Jaivad Mataji, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Pralaya लाददायिने
प्रह्लाद लाददायिने
प्रह्लाद लाददायिने
प्रह्लाद लाददायिने
हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वचहाय
हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः
हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वचहाय
हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः
शिलाटङ्कानखालाये
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 इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो
इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंहो
इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो
इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंहो
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा
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 बाहेर्नृसिंह हृदये नृसिंह
बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो
बाहेर्नृसिंह हृदये नृसिंह
बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो
नरसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
नरसिंहम् अदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
नरसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
नरसिंहम् अदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
तव करकमलवरे नखम् अद्भुतसिंगां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपूर्तनुवृङ्गां केशवधिता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव करकमलवरे नखाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव करकमलवरे नखम् अद्भुतसिंगां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपूर्तनुवृङ्गां केशवधिता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव करकमलवरे नखाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे Jai Jagadish Hare.
केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Jaya Narsimhadev, 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 Jaya Narsimhadev.
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
Jaya Narsimhadev, 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 Jaya Narsimhadev.
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल
श्री श्री नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
जय
प्रहलाद महाराज की
जय
Jai.
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की
जय
Jai.
निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे।
हरि
Hari
हरि
Hari
बोल
Bo.
हरे
Thank you
थैंक
so
यू माता
much,
जी थैंक यू
Devotees. That was so, I mean, again, transcendental and out of this world. Thank you so much for helping us a little bit closer to their lordships. Thank you so much. Okay, so with that, I'm going to wrap up for today. I'm so sorry. I've been extremely tired and I still got marking to do. So somehow I'm going to have a little sleep and then wake up again to mark before going into work again. So I do apologize for making this quite short, but please feel free to stay if you want to discuss anything. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to go, and I really don't want to go.
Can we all unmute and do the words to Radha Chaitanya Mataji, kindly doing this though Mataji is tired and lots of work and without sleep.
हरि
Hari
बोल
Bo.
हरि
Hari
बोल
Bo.
हरि बोल
Hari
हरि
Bo.
बोल।
Hari
थैंक
Bo.
यू माता जी थैंक यू सो मच
It's
थैंक यू माता
almost,
जी, थैंक यू प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्ण।
it's just
थैंक यू
literally
प्रभु जी
Maybe other devotees can stay
just
for
attracting us
anything.
more and more towards him and less towards any nonsense that we have to still face in the material world. Haribol, Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Have a nice day.
Kalpatarobhyascha, kripa sindhu bhavascha,
पतितानां
patitanam
पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai.
जय।
Okay, so dear devotees, if you have got still any questions or something like you want to share anything, kindly do so. Jayavad Mataji, you are.
Yes, yeah. I can hear you better now. I don't know why. It's only when you speak. I will keep a note. I don't know. Maybe it's
It's
something.
not your Mataji. It is Radha Seka Mataji's laptop was giving some sound.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So, no, the only thing was that I so much resonated with that Bhagavad Gita statement, which says it's ever so fresh, because every time I read a purport, I sometimes think, oh my God, I missed this. Oh, why? I've read this many times, but it's still something that I miss. So that's something that I noticed recently about that. I suppose no matter how many times you read it, you always pick up something new. And the second thing was about the deities, what you mentioned, because I feel that I hats off to all the pujaris. I don't know whether it's the pujaris themselves or whether it's their team who dress up the lordships. And my God, how much effort they must be putting every day, how many times in a day they change, and so beautifully, so beautifully. And I'm thinking, like, they're so creative with the way they adorn the deities. And the deities, the way they adorn, obviously we feel like we always keep on looking at the deities, but then surely the deities themselves must be putting their own beauty in them. So it's a bit like competition that you were talking about the other day, and Mataji also talked about it today as well. It's like one person does something better and then the other person does even something better. So I was just reflecting on that. So they are the just two my reflections for today. Thank you.
Very beautiful, Mataji. So nice. Thank you so much. Usha Mataji, you wanted to share anything, Mataji?
Hare Krishna, Babu. And whatever the Jayaved Mataji said is like very true when you go to the temple and look at the deity, take a darshan. So beautiful how they dress up. The Radha Gokulanand. Every time the Krishna looks so different, so beautiful. Babu.
Yes, so nice.
Everything, the garland, so pretty, different matching, color matching. It's so beautiful. We can just keep looking at it. It doesn't want to move sometimes when you go there. So beautiful.
Yes, yes, Mataji. Yes, the deities are always fresh and they're present there with their presence, with um, personally
Yes,
present with their internal potency.
very nice.
Anything else? Gauringi Mataji, you wanted to share, Mataji?
Nothing, Prabhuji, sorry. Nothing, Prabhuji. But thank you, with Radha Shivika Mataji. We always talk about the Krishna's qualities and beauties. Very nice, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So beautiful. Okay, thank you so much, Mataji. Just contemplating on Krishna. So whenever we think of Krishna, it is so fresh. But it must be when we do it enthusiastically, that it will increase more and more. That freshness within ourselves, enthusiastic. Though we are tired, but still, when we are doing it enthusiastically, the energy will be revived, and then we feel to do more and more again. Okay, thank you so much. If there are no further questions or sharing, then we shall conclude. Okay, thank you, Mataji. And then we'll see you tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. Hare Krishna. Have a good
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you. Is this happening now at the moment? At the manor?
This is today's morning one, Mataji.
Oh, it was morning. Yeah, I thought so. I thought because it finished, the Damodar Ashtakam, I think, finished in the, like, 5:30. Yeah, but I thought maybe there was a nighttime slot as well. So, yeah, thank you anyway. Thank you, Prabhuji.